What is up, guys? Sawcasm here, and today I have a G36C thermal m.o.a.b playing some domination on the map Resistance. Now, the G36C doesn't have too great of a hip fire, so when using the thermal with this gun, you definitely want to be really careful. And especially if you're not using steady aim, like I didn't start off with it in this game, so I was relying on getting that specialist bonus, which would give me all the perks and of course steady aim, because it doesn't have too good of a hip fire. And I definitely wouldn't recommend starting out with the perk Stalker, which is what I had in this game. I'm not sure why I had it on, I just forgot to change it, but you can see, like right here, it just makes it a little bit harder to aim in, because when you aim in with the thermal, it blocks out the sides. And this in combination with the Stalker perk, it just makes it a little bit harder to actually locate your target. So that's why I don't recommend it. Even though I was using it here, it was just an accident. So, and then I do get the specialist bonus right here, which just gave me all the perks anyway, so I got steady aim relatively quick, which is definitely helped me with the thermal sight and definitely made this game a lot easier. Because thermal, I definitely wouldn't recommend it for like assault or support. If you are gonna use it for whatever reason, if you enjoy torturing yourself in this game, and it's not terrible, when I say torture, it's not as bad as, like, I don't know, name one form of torture. Oh yeah, playing Call of Duty when you're on a 3-bar. Okay, so it's not as bad as playing Call of Duty on a 3-bar, but it is not, the most optimal setup either. So if you do decide to challenge yourself with this setup, I should say, then you definitely want to run it with Specialist, because the Specialist bonus does make this a lot more tolerable, and it actually makes it, not too bad, pretty decent to begin with. But yeah, so right now I'm actually trying to get the objective, and a lot of people say, oh, you never play the objective, even though a lot of times playing the objective isn't only hopping on flags. Sometimes it is necessary to hop on a flag. Like I see right here, my team is nowhere in sight, and I have a pretty good vantage point to actually cover that angle right ahead of me, and I know that my team is most likely going to be able to cover my back. And you don't always want to rely on your teammates being able to do so, because a lot of times they will actually let you down and let somebody pass by and you will die. Like right there, if I would have stayed there a little bit longer, this guy definitely would have picked me off from behind. But I had some good map awareness and the good decision making of actually getting out of that area before he was able to take me out. So I see right there, that's a gunfight that I don't want to be in. I'm already hurt, I lost my ballistic vest, and there's a person on the flag, and I think a person on a higher elevation. Both of them see where I am, so rather than try to fight them 2 versus 1 from my spot, I decided to completely back away and just try to find a different gunfight that is more optimal for me, that is more advantageous for me, and that I'm able to get the head start on the enemies. So right here, I'm trying to defend the A flag, and now I notice that my team is capturing C, and the enemy team is capturing B. Now, when this happens, they always, or for the most part, always spawns in that little library straight ahead from me. So that's where I'm headed right now. I kind of have a general idea of where they're coming from, but I definitely still want to, at the same time, defend the flags that we currently have so as to not lose the game for my team. So I'm playing the objective at the same time as trying to push them back into their spawn as much as possible. So I'm fulfilling multiple, I don't really want to say roles, I don't really like assigning roles, but I'm doing multiple jobs at once, killing 2 birds with 1 stone due to my positioning. So I know that I'm getting closer to the m.o.a.b right here, trying to play it a little safe. That little spot that I was in is really good for looking over to this area, and I actually shot the car to blow it up. And if you see a car that's on fire, shooting it is actually a really good idea, because not only does it keep your teammates safe, but it could actually get a kill for you, free kill, if any enemies walk by. But anyway, this is my m.o.a.b. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you hated it, be sure to dislike the video, leave some hateful comments, and unsubscribe.
Friendly MOAB incoming.